someone to help you here in the restaurant. It's very busy, even with other children disturbing you.
I know. I have just been so busy. I had no time to think.
Manange Joanne, our lunch break is almost over.
Mama Irene, let me attend to my customers. Thank you once again.
It's okay, dear.
See you later.
Okay, Jennifer. Martin, I'm coming.
Each and every year, 1 million children die of malaria. What is the solution to save the African children them and the pregnant woman them? Take this as a warning and save your life. Kajimsa ochembuza okwewa lomsuja kwensiri omuntu wakola atya.
Kenda mangu okule akatimba kensiri osule ngomo.
Ate bakubanga kunkutte okukujjanjaba obulungi ninakola atya.
Aogende omusawo naye bakuwetegala omalayo doozi.
This is a message from the Ministry of Health.
Ofono, pass the porridge container.
Blasio, aren't you on your second cup already?
Look at who is speaking. Who overturned that jug?
Guys, we are here to discuss this problem of encroaching neighbors with Steve and see if we can find a solution.
Thank you. Vincent, has everyone got porridge?
Let me just add myself one. That football practice was tough today.
Okay. So guys, what is a man supposed to do?
So these guys don't respect the boundary mark separating your properties?
Well, the boundary is not visible. There is no fence. But they just pretend it's not there. The other day I found their animals in our garden.
In the garden?
Yes. They destroyed most of our food. And one of them even said something about this being their ancestral land as well.
Wait, your land?
Yes.
Do you have a title for the land?
I've been meaning to work on getting one. You know how these things take time.
But at this rate...
But everyone knows that is my father's land.
That's true. But it will be better.
Guys.
What?
Look. You see what I was saying? The cows are back.
Let's get the cows and tie them here.
We can even butcher one of them. Look, it's eating the maize.
Shh. Get away. Come on, guys. Let's get one and slaughter it. And grab that boy too. Look at him. He doesn't even care.
Get him.
Yeah, get him. Go.
I would like to call this Health Unit Management Committee meeting to order. Thank you. Let me welcome all committee members, Guma, Judith, Gauda, and Zach.
Thank you. Thank you, Solomon.
Seeing as this is an extraordinary meeting, I will chair it in my capacity as chairperson. Now, this meeting was called as a matter of urgency which was brought to my attention by Dr. Ian and Sister Aisha, who are with us here today. You're welcome, Dr. Ian and Sister Aisha.
Thank you, Solomon.
Thank you, Solomon.
This urgent matter to be discussed is an issue affecting the performance of staff at the health center in Rock Point. There are also a number of serious complaints of late, including a case which was opened at Rock Point Police Station. I will let Dr. Ian and Sister Aisha give you details.
Thank you, Solomon, and thank you for having us meet the Health Unit Management Committee in response to our urgent request.
Where have things reached regarding the case of the woman who lost her baby?
Well, Afande Ali came to see us. We explained the circumstances under which that happened.
What had happened?
The patient came to us at the last minute after she had tried and failed to give birth at home using a traditional birth attendant. Her pelvis was too small. She was a young girl, you see.
Yes.
By the time they decided to rush her to the health center, we could not save the baby. And her uterus had been ruptured, so we had to remove it to prevent infection.
And the police have these details?
Yes, I passed them on to Afande Ali.
Okay, at least that situation has a possible point of resolution.
Right now, we are struggling with the problem of being understaffed.
How is that?
Well, I cannot be on call because of my commute from Matare. The same problem happens to Nurse Mary sometimes.
But why can't you rent in Rock Point?
My salary is not enough to cover rent here, so it is easier for me to commute from Matari.
But this is just a temporary problem, right? I mean, once we have the dysentery epidemic under control, things will settle down a bit at the health center.
I think the epidemic brought the problem to light faster, but it has always been there. For example, Nurse Mary also commutes to Rock Point and is sometimes late for work, or misses completely when it rains, and the roads become impassable. This means that sometimes the health center is short-staffed.
Doesn't the Ministry of Health provide a housing allowance?
No, it doesn't provide one for this posting.
It's really becoming an issue. Sometimes we can spend 24 hours on our feet without sleep.
Perhaps we should speak to the district health officer.
I have already tried that without much success. He told me there's no budget to build doctors' housing in Rock Point.
How about the LC3 budget? Can't we include funds to build accommodations in that budget?
This year's budget has been completed. We can only access that next year.
That would be too long.
Judith, could the microfinance loan the health center money to build some sort of accommodation?
No, they can't. They are not permitted to give loans to government organizations or departments.
It seems we are stuck with this problem.
Mr. Chairman, we simply cannot continue like this. It's becoming impossible for us to serve the community of Rock Point, and the stress on us has become too much as well. No one is happy with the services we are offering.
I understand, Sister Aisha, but at the moment, there is nothing we can do. Let us take this matter into consideration, and we will get back to you and Dr. Ian as soon as we have thought up a possible solution to this.
Yes, Mr. Solomon.
I told you to stop passing your cows in my compound.
Stop calling me you, Steve. My name is Elfaz, and know your relatives.
What? Are you mad? Leave right now.
I am here for my cow. My son told me you beat him and arrested my cow. I want it.
I arrested it because it was eating my gardens. I have called the police to come and witness.
And the boy? What right did you have to touch him?
Stop questioning me and stop getting closer to me. Unless you want trouble.
What will you do? What will you do?
I will tell you one last time to take your cows off my land. Hey, people! Stop fighting! Good. The police have arrived. You're welcome.
Thank you. What is going on here?
This man is a new neighbor up there in the land that Okello sold. But his animals are always in my land. That cow you see tied there, I arrested it 2 hours ago in my garden.
Sir, policeman, we only pass here when we are taking the cows to the water. I want my cow back. He even beat my son.
Steve, taking matters into your own hands is not the right thing to do.
It's not fair.
No, Steve, leave the case to us and please calm down.
Bossy, just look at our garden.
You, what is your name?
Elfaz, sir. I am Elfaz.
Why were you grazing your animals on the man's land?
And it wasn't the first time.
Let him answer. Mr. Elfaz, why do you let your animals pass through people's gardens?
Well, sir, there is no other route from my place to the lake. That is where my cows drink. I didn't mean to pass through his gardens. How I wish that was the face. Steve is taking bad care of our grandfather's land.
And he keeps saying that. Who told you I share ancestors with you? Should I kill you?
No, calm down. Steve, calm down. We are going to the police station. This case cannot be handled here. Elfaz, Steve, let's go.
You are arresting me after my own property has been destroyed by this man and his animals.
We are going to the police station just to file a case. That is the procedure. Afterwards, I'm taking you to the LC court. This is a dispute for them to handle.
But who will look after the cows while I'm gone?
No, let us go.
Hello, how are you feeling?
Oh, I'm feeling terrible.
I wanted to ask you something.
Who are you?
I'm Sandra. I was going through the ward and saw you were alone.
Oh.
Are you the girl who is looking for Martin, the man from Drilco?
Yes.
Are you from around here? I'm sure we've never met.
No, I'm from Motengo.
Oh, okay.
How did you know I was looking for Martin?
Oh, I had it in town.
Yes, I'm looking for him. Do you know him?
What do you want from him?
I am just so angry at him.
Where did you meet him?
In the city. He met me while I was coming from school. On a rainy day, he gave me a lift home. He cared for me. He was such a nice man. I fell in love with him on that same day.
Sorry.
He lied to me that he loved me and I believed him. But when I got pregnant and I told him, he just disappeared. Then my parents found out that I was pregnant and they sent me to my granny's place in Mutengu.
Oh.
A few weeks ago, I found him with a team of men drilling a borehole near Mutengu. When I approached him and told him that I was pregnant with his child, he told me he doesn't want to see my face ever.
He said that?
Oh, yes. I later found out he stays in Rock Point, and that's why I came looking for him.
And you are sure he is the father of your baby?
The baby is dead.
Oh, sorry. I'm so sorry. Let me come. I need to go and check on my brother.
Oh, wait. Do you know where I can find him? You're from Rock Point, right?
That is so terrible.
Unbelievable. God. I always knew that Martin is a wrong character. But this is beyond. He ruined that little girl's life.
I know. He lied to her, made her drop out of school because of his pregnancy, and then ran away from her, breaking her heart.
Yeah.
This is exactly what could happen to Sandra.
But how bad can things be, honestly? And now she lost the baby and the ability of ever having babies at all.
I really hope Sandra gets the hint to drop Martin immediately, because...
This sounds to me like a warning from God to Sandra to leave the man and focus on her books. I mean, like you said, this could happen to her.
Yes.
She has already slept with him without a condom. Her grades at school are already doing badly. Martin is about to get done with the drilling and leave Rock Point.
And you know, she's already worried that she might have conceived. Man, I can't imagine what is going on in her mind right now. Bambi.
I can't wait to see what her next step will be. We just have to listen in next week.
Absolutely. I feel so sad, I tell you. I think we should go. Do we have a message from a listener?
Yes, we have a message here from Okedi Manuel from Asinge Senior Secondary School. He says, "Dear Rock Point team, thanks for the good work. We love you 100% for the best education you are giving to us, the youths of today."
Thank you, Okedi, for appreciating. You encourage us. We hope next time you can be specific on what you've learned from Rock Point. And also, we don't know where Asinge Senior Secondary is found. Next time, please indicate the district.
Thanks for writing, Okedi, and please invite all your friends, classmates, and relatives to listen to Rock Point so you can learn together.
And tell them to write to us.
Of course. And if you need counseling or information concerning HIV, family planning, pregnancy, male circumcision, alcohol abuse, violence, youth entrepreneurship, or other health issues, please call the National Health Hotline on telephone number 0800 200 600 or 0312 500 600 or visit a health facility near you.
Yeah. Don't stop writing to us at Communication for Development Foundation Uganda, that is CDFU, PO Box 8734 Kampala, or send us an SMS on telephone number 0776 256 256.
You can also join us on Facebook and leave a comment or a message, or send us an email at our new email address, rockpoint@cdfug.co.ug.
Remember to tune in next week, same station, same time, for another exciting episode of Rock Point 256.
Rock Point 256 is made possible with support from the Youth Entrepreneurship Facility of the International Labour Organization, this radio station,
and from the Uganda Health Marketing Group with funding from the United States Agency for International Development.
And from Twaweza, Uganda. It takes one person to make